Hey, good morning, guys. Welcome to today's live decoding session for BankNifty. Today is Thursday, the weekly expiry, the 6th of July. The current time is 10:32, and let me just quickly start with the context, and let me just quickly share my screen. Okay, so overall, we are in a 3-day balance. So let me first of all delete this. So basically, we are in a 3-day balance. Okay, and what we are seeing is that, so this is a composite profile, and that's where supply came in. So I missed shorting this, but yeah, I was actually in meetings since 7:30 in the morning, so I just got finished and just started the day. But overall, we are trading in a 3-day balance, and we are just developing sideways. Okay, and if I just look at yesterday's profile, we have a sort of a B-shaped profile. So this indicates liquidation. This is the liquidation day which happened, and we had poor low which got tagged, and then immediately the price moved higher. Supply came in again at the 45 to 77 level, and now I'm looking for price to move lower. Okay, so this is the overall context, and currently this is a 10-second chart for the current month's contract, and what I'm seeing is the price is just reacting around the VWAP level. Okay, overall delta is moving higher. So yes, but I am not at all bearish nor bullish. I'm just waiting to get some clarity, because what I'm seeing is both the buyers and sellers, they are trapped lower. Okay, so at the edge, right? So here there are sellers trap, here there are buyers trap, here again buyers trap, here again sellers trap. Okay, so it is a typical wish wash type of a day, which is happening. Okay, so currently I'm seeing supply getting shut off at 45 200 level. So this is a good zone, and also we are seeing some supply again shutting off at VWAP. So there is a buyer at VWAP at 45 215. So you see this bid line, right? That's how I'm saying that there is. So here is the buyer, here is the seller. Now the price is moved higher, but overall we are trading in a very tight range, and you see we had A, B and C. So basically A and B was one time framing, and C is currently developing within the B periods range. Yeah, so I am not expecting any big move, but what I'm seeing is there are areas of stop. So basically 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, so these are all the liquidity zones, and this is where all the stops, or the buy stops are present here. Yeah, so I'm waiting for either this stops to be taken out, or the sell stops. So basically these are sell stops. Okay, currently price is seeing supply shut off around 45 146. So this is where I marked, and this is where I'm seeing that supply is shutting off here. Now I'm expecting price to move higher. There is supply again coming in at 45 300, but I'm expecting this level to be cleared and see if we continue higher. But overall we are having a spike here and a spike here. Okay, so 45 100 to 45 600. Yeah, so this is that 500 point range where I am expecting choppiness within this range. Okay, so that's the overall areas where I'm looking from higher time frame perspective, and premium erosion is happening. Supply is coming at levels. So what I'm waiting for is I'm gonna trade the edges. I'm gonna trade the edges and see the reaction, and then enter those sort of trades. Okay, so yes, we are seeing continuation now. 45 200 in futures is intact. We are developing higher, and there is an area where I'm expecting the price to move and tag higher. So yeah, there are less. Okay, let me just put in the heat map. Okay, so we have got good buying accumulation at the lower end. There is a seller present around 45 300 level. So those are the areas. So there is supply present from the heat map, and the price is just chopping around. So I'm just waiting, and we have a area, we have some buyers around the lower levels. Okay, so yes, so a lot of choppiness is seen in the current auction, no clarity yet. We are just forming lower highs. So structurally, it is indicating a sort of bearish nature, but I am not yet convinced because again, now the supply is shutting off and buyers are coming in around the value area high. Okay, so what is happening is comes some rotational movement happens, it develops higher, again it comes here, again some rotational. So premium erosion is what is happening, and what I'm seeing again at higher levels are trapped buyers and at lower levels are trapped sellers. Okay, so wait for this level. So currently this does not have trapped sellers, but yeah, we have VWAP level, that's why the supply is shutting off. But below this level we have got some trapped sellers. Yeah, so no trades yet, but yeah, so that's what currently I'm seeing. And again, supply is coming in, so now I'm looking to see if it tags the VWAP and develops lower. If not, then we are just going to chop off, and again we are going to rotate higher. Okay, and if I look at the delta, right, so delta is also pretty flat, and these are the zones where there are stops. So if the price moves above the value area high, I'm looking for this level to be taken out and then this level to be taken out. There is also a seller present here, okay, based on the heat map. Okay, so yeah, no trades yet. Currently, what we are seeing is price is also developing lower, lower highs structurally, and delta is now developing sideways. So earlier, when this lower high formed, right, there we had a higher high in the delta. So this was a bullish nature, but now again the delta or the supply is coming in. Okay, so I'm waiting for the current VWAP to be tagged and see, because there are stop losses around 45,200 and also around the current day open and B period low. So 45,146 is again an area, but yeah, for price to reach there, it should first of all tag VWAP and 45,200. Yeah, so currently it is moving now lower, price is developing lower, and we did had a seller based on the heat map. Now is it taken out or do we see continuation lower, because there are stops below VWAP. Okay, so some supply is trapped here, so I'm expecting some sort of responsive buying at this level. So yeah, let's see what happens. Yeah, again, supply is shutting off at VWAP, good spike. And let me go to a 3-minute chart. We are like still trading in the initial balance. Supply is shutting off below 45,156, and supply is coming in at previous day's close. Yeah, so we had some big player accumulating positions at the first open, and we also have trapped supply here. So there are a lot of stops present here because there are a lot of buying which came in the first 3-minute candle. Okay, so yeah, now the price has moved below VWAP, so that is a good sign. Now 45,200 is the area which I'm looking at. So there will be some nuances. So basically here it is developing above VWAP. Now it is developing above VWAP. But yeah, this is a 10-second chart. This is a 30-minute chart. So please excuse me for this, why this VWAP is different and this VWAP is different. Okay. So let me just log into my broker account. And if you guys have any questions, yeah, feel free to use the chat function in YouTube. And yeah, we will. And I'll be happy to answer any of your query if you have. Okay, so what has happened is, again, we are seeing price is not sustaining above VWAP. Okay, and now it has broken 45,200. Okay, now I'm expecting some responsive buying here, so let's see we get that. because there is a buyer present. From the heat map previously there was a buyer which came in, and this was a short covering, which happened. Yeah. So the heat map is guiding me and helping me identify where I can see some responsive buying and responsive selling. So we are developing lower now. So the stops has been hit. Now we should have continuation towards the previous day's low. Okay. So any retracement towards VWAP is a good area to short again. So 45,200 is now a resistance. So I'm expecting sellers here. Yeah, sellers is coming here. So it is retracing till 45,200. Yep, it is falling now. But yeah, so it is very volatile. So just wait and watch. I am seeing some responsive buying here. Does it develop lower? Because we also have got another area where there are trap supply or trap shorts. Okay, again it is coming towards previous day's low, and that's where again this supply got shut off. Yeah, so we have now good buying happening. Just excuse me, there's someone. I'll be on mute. Yeah, sorry, someone came. Okay, so what we are seeing is we are just seeing some supply coming in at around VWAP, and we have a buyer present, and now he is gone. Okay, so there is supply present at this level, and what we are seeing is this is a zone of supply. We are developing below VWAP. Let me also add the stop loss line or the stop line. Okay, by the way, I have not taken any trades yet. Yeah, this is the funds available, and no trades taken yet. Okay, so a lot of people would be taking a long, a lot of people will be taking a short. I am not doing anything. I'm just waiting for this price to chop off. But yeah, what has happened is it looked below 45,200 and failed. It is developing above this level. Now it is developing lower. Okay, so wait for C, D, basically B and C period low to be taken out, because that's where you'll find some good opportunities, and that's where we also have a gap. So now sellers would be coming in, but yeah, I'm seeing some buyers. So there is a supply, there is a seller above VWAP. Now I'm looking that whether it continues higher. Nope. So it is just chopping around this level. But it is developing above VWAP, so there will be some buyers coming in now, and now again it is coming towards VWAP. So now the course of action is it should develop higher, but there is very less traction happening. Here the spot is still moving higher. It has already crossed VWAP. So we are just balancing, nothing much is happening. Okay, so I was in one trade, I made a loss, but I entered at 365 and exited at 363, and now the price is moving higher. That's fine. Again, the reason is, I was seeing supply coming in at 365, so that is fine. The first trade I have taken is a loss, and now we are seeing some short covering move happening. Okay, so now I'm looking to see for continuation higher, because there is a seller seen here. Okay, so I also exiting the put trade 213 to 209, but yeah, so overall started with a loss. Have taken two trades, but I was expecting some choppiness and price to reach back towards VWAP, because there is a seller below value area high, right? And there is a supply here, so I was just trying to front run it. But yeah, we are what we are seeing is C period is an inside day, inside bar. D period is also an inside bar, so it is gonna just chopping off. Yeah, so I'm just waiting and watching. Okay, so it is just hovering around the value area high. Yeah, that's fine. So there is lack of continuation. Yeah, and we also have got some heat map, but yeah, now I'm waiting for it to develop higher. There are stops here, there are stops here, there are stops here. Yeah, but yeah, let's see how it develops. Yeah, so there is a seller at previous day's close, so it is going to get cleared. And yeah, so we just got this notification. So there is a buy SL, so basically there is a seller, or there are SL orders present at this level. So I'm just waiting for this up move to happen and see if we get any continuation or not. Because what we have something called like a buffet, stop 1, stop 2, stop 3, stop 4, stop 5, stop 6, stop 7, stop 8 stops at the top, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 stops at the bottom, so these are all buy stops and these are all sell stops. Okay, but in order to reach there, right, there are trapped buyers who are going to continuously adding supply. So we are just hovering around the value area high. Yeah, so and plus delta is also flat. So what can happen is it will take out, a sort of a balanced profile which is getting formed. So there are stops above, there are stops below. Now it is trying to go move higher, but there is a seller below value area high. Okay, there is some supply coming in here. There is a seller present, and they are the ones who are trying to take the price lower. Okay, so the call premiums are shooting up. Yeah, it is going higher now. Come on, continue. So it is taken out this level and some supply is coming in now. And this is where I want the price to move. And what we have is we have got some buyers coming in. So I'm just waiting to see if it has cleared one level. And there is also a buyer here. And if I go to this chart, right? So we are seeing supply getting shut off at the composite value area low, that is at 45,200. Yeah, this is 45,200, and that's where we are seeing more buyers. Basically these buyers are nothing but the trap shots below. Okay, so I'm looking for price to continue higher. No, but we have a supply coming in. Yeah, so an inside bar with an inside bar. Yeah, so there is contraction happening. So both supply and demand, so basically both seller and buyer are strong enough. Yeah, so choppiness is seen. Yep, now it has moved below the value area, it has moved above. So we are just chopping. So just avoid to take any trades. The call premium has reduced. So we have got supply present. Now I'm looking at value area high, observing the reaction at that level. Do they clear this, or do we see again supply coming in? So these are all the indicators, which I have coded, and yeah, this is that heat map, which is helping me. Okay, so it has taken one out. Now let's see whether it takes out the another one. But we are just chopping. So I have taken a put trade, and the reason is I'm seeing, okay, that supply has shut off. Now I'm seeing more buyers here. Okay, so we might see an up move. But nope, now it is failing. Now I'm looking for price to move towards VWAP. Let's see whether we do that. Nope. So this is that trade. I bought it at 210. It is now trading at 207. So again, there is a seller came in. Now waiting for price to move lower, and then again the supply is shut off. Yeah, it is just hovering around VWAP. And here, you know, the 5-point premium erosion is also happening. Yeah. Okay. And this is the SL, or, you know, the how much I have lost. So where I'm going to sell is, you know, when I'm going to exit is, I'm waiting for this level. You know, if this gets cleared, then I'm out of the trade. So this is my stop loss, because there is a seller here. There is a seller present. Now it is moving higher. I want the seller. So here is the seller. Yeah, here is the seller. I want the seller to move lower, move below. No. Yeah, I'm just exiting. So overall 357 is the loss which I have made. So 210 to 201. And now if you see, now the continuation is happening. So that's what I was looking for. Yeah, I missed on getting on the call trade, but yeah, that's fine. But 3 trades taken, and yeah, made a loss of some 350 rupees, or, you know, more, about not 1%, but less than that. We are still 14 minutes left for the new period to open. So I'm just, I think I'm just waiting and watching now. That's so supply is coming in now. So do we get a firecracker effect? Because here we have trap buyer. Here we have trap buyer. Yeah, a lot of trap buyers around the highs, a lot of trap sellers around the lows. So expect choppiness, but it is developing above the current value, which is a good sign. Okay, so this is another area where stops are present. So this, it has taken out. So we are having some trap buyers now. Okay, so I just have to wait and watch now. But if you see here, yeah, so the supply came in, but if you look at the structure, right, there is a seller present at 45 to 50 right to the tick. and now the SL would be hit. So I'm looking at this delta. There is a seller at 250 and I'm waiting for it to get cleared. So there is a supply, there is a seller here. You see that? So I have taken a put trade. My buy price is 205.9. Yeah, it is still decreasing, but this is my SL. Okay, so it is moving higher and it has cleared, and now it is having some short covering. So we are looking above, and now I'm looking for it to continue lower. Okay, so I'm in a put trade. My SL is 187 and it is now falling. This is the MTM, and I'm just keeping it a bit tight. Yep. So overall I have lost about $700. Yeah, but this was a good trade, but yeah, anyway, so that's the overall loss I made. Okay, and yeah, I'll just now wait and watch for the right opportunity. Okay, so yeah, I'll end this session, but I'm seeing now prices to move lower. We are just chopping, but yeah, look above, see period high and fail. This was a good trade. It was in my plan, but yeah, I was managing my trade, so I failed to observe, because when it came here, right, I added, so what happened is I added a put position here, I added a put position here. When it broke out, I added a put position there. Yeah, so I added 3 put positions. So one is at 205, second is at 192, third is at 179. Yeah, I added this three, and then I started trailing, and then my SL got hit 187. Now it is trading at 200. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Today is not the day, or I would say not a day, but I need to be extra careful, and I just have to wait and watch. Because expiry, premium erosion, maybe I can get some opportunity in the second half. But yeah, so those were a couple of trades which I've taken right, in today's expiry. Okay. So with that, thank you again. Do like, share, subscribe, and do let me know if you have any comments. Yeah. So thank you once again. Take care and see you